Good evening, everybody. This is Chef Katrina here for the Monday night social media webinar. Thank you guys all for joining me here this evening. I kind of wanted to touch base a little bit for socializing on network marketing. Been kind of doing some research myself, and really, how do you engage people online? How do you engage your fans? And I found really one of the best ways to engage your fans is by having them become raving fans. And by this I mean really getting out there and sharing with them how to build their business. Let them be known, give compliments to them, let them be rewarded. I think one of the greatest things, and I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, but this right here is a great way to recognize people in your community, in your following. So like if you've got some followers out there that are retweeting your stuff, this right here, powered by commune.it, so kind of like community, they do an awesome job. If you guys go to my website, thechefkatrina.com, you will find this on here. You can click on here and it will share with you this basically this widget that you can put on your own. But this is a great way to recognize the people that are in your community, people that are having something to say about you. Really, when you guys get social online, you need to recognize your fans, because they're the ones that are going to help you go viral. They're the ones that are going to share information. So like having a fan box on here that allows it to have pictures, that shows who's on this site and who's being interactive with you. I mean, that's really big. You really want to curate engagement. You want to be able to have people talk about your site, comment on your post, and really, make that an interactive type of community. So if you guys are coming on and you're commenting on my site, whether you're using the Facebook one or the regular one, I'm definitely going to be commenting back to you. I'm going to be answering you. I'm going to make sure that I'm engaging. And that's something that you want to work on with your guests and your customers. When they come in and they get on your site, you want to make it engaging. You want to ask them for input. You want to ask them for feedback or to put a comment. So like I did this article recently, it was saying no to 1,000 things, because I think sometimes when we get into network marketing, we are so bombarded, guys, by so many different things, and we just don't know how to say no. Like, how do you get off, how do you stop the train and just keep it really simple? So I did a great little article in here, and on all of my posts I basically ask you guys, if you'd like to see more posts like this one, please comment below. If you'd like to see more blog posts like this one, let me know by commenting below. And then I always make sure I end, retweet and comment, please, because I like hearing what you guys have to say. I enjoy your guys' feedback. I like your opinions and just what it is, and if this is something you need, or if there's something I need to tweak or whatever. And that's kind of what you want to do when you put together. The other really cool thing I found was something called paper.li, which I thought was fantastic. This is basically a newsletter from all your fans. So people that are contributing to your community, people that are engaging you on your social media sites, these are articles that they're posting, right? These are top posts up here, and you have the opportunity to really kind of scroll through here. You guys can really make this your own, honestly. You can do some adjustments to it in here. You have a discussion corner, so if you have any discussions or comments on the any articles that are in here. But these are just some amazing stories from some of my awesome fans that I have here within my social media group. And this just highlights them. And then basically what you can do is when you share this, for those that use Twitter, this will actually call them out on Twitter. This will be like, hey, you guys are #1 contributors on Chef Katrina's newspaper. And what a great way to recognize your fans and your followers by giving them the recognition out there. And this is all, guys, this is all able to be edited. This is kind of, you can set it up how you want it. You can change topics. You can do all sorts of really cool things on here. You get very topic specific. Do you want just technological stories? Do you want just health stories? Do you want business stories? Do you want to just use hashtags for stuff like this? So you can make this a very, very specific type of newspaper and really create it and make it your own. you got your own little blog here from the editor, so you're kind of like putting this all together and really kind of have the opportunity to bring other people together that are in your community. Show them what else is going on with the friends and fans that you have going on. So this has become really, I think, a great way to just reach out and say thank you to your fans, and just recognize them. So, you know, I've got things, you know, heard on Twitter, so this is updating things that I've said. This was like you guys just saw me post on that one. So, you know, this is just a great way to recognize the people that are following you. This is a little collaboration that's all put together. So I highly recommend you guys kind of find ways to make your site social. Find ways in which you can call out your fans, let other people know that you've got these amazing fans. You know what this does? This highlights them. It really makes them feel important in your community, and it's like a giving. It's really more about, you know, the attitude of gratitude. It is being thankful for having these amazing people in your community that are giving such great value, such great information, and saying thank you so much for, you know, being a top community person in my community. I don't know if you guys have ever gone to Communit, but I'll show you that real quick. I know I may have done a couple things on here, but this is really a cool site, guys. It will call out just about everybody. It lets you know who's you're following, okay? Lets you kind of know what's going on. It tells you who your high valued members are. And then what it does is it creates a tweet right here, guys, and it'll call them out for you. And all you gotta do is retweet this. But how cool is this? It's just saying thank you so much for being a top member. And I'm starting, it's so cool, guys, I'm actually starting to see some of you on here now using the same, some of the same tools I'm using, and that is awesome. I love having you guys out here on here. So I've got influencers, I've got, I mean, this has just been awesome. Just having so much fun just being on here. And you got top supporters, you got top influencers, you've got people that, you know, retweet your stuff. You can even like discover new leads, guys. You can use hashtags, you can use words, you can find out what's going on in here, engagements that you've got going on. Like you can set up so you have, you know, who's using your Facebook page, who's retweeting your stuff, who's retweeting your hashtags, anything like that. So what a great way to follow people, recognize your fans. Like I said, guys, it is the coolest thing when you can call out your fans and be like, hey, thank you so much for being top engagers. So see, thank you for being top members who mentioned, and then my website. So I retweet this out, and basically I am recognizing these people, and it, you know, goes to their site. It shows that they're following me, and another way for you to kind of go viral, for you to get out there and be seen by other people. So I do highly recommend finding ways in which to engage and recognize your fans and really give them a voice on your blog. So the other thing, real quick, I want to show you guys before we wrap this up this evening. The other thing I have on here is, like, if you leave a comment, there's something called comment love. And what that basically does, that is, if you have a blog, guys and gals, if you have a blog and you post a comment in here, your blog will show up as a link for other people to follow you on. So if you're going to be posting in other people's blogs and you're going to be on there sharing your comments and giving back information, this would be a great way for you guys to also recognize your blog and get some recognition and be like, ooh, who are you following, or who are you talking to? So don't be afraid to get onto blogs, you guys, and read a couple. There's some amazing groups out there. There's amazing people. And so basically, let's see. Didn't have a blog on this one, but definitely something that's going to be, you know, going on here. But what a great way to promote yourself by commenting on someone else's blog. I highly recommend it. I think it's a great way for you to get out there and really start being part of the community. So start interacting with the leaders. Honestly, guys, start interacting with leaders, because people are watching leaders. And once you get your name in front of leaders and you get in front of their audience, wow, that is powerful. Transparent blogger. So I think I've got a couple of friends that did this one. you know, making sure you're getting out there, making sure you're being visible to people. So, you know, we've got people that posted here on my Facebook, so you got some Facebook comments, and then for those that wanted a little bit more, see, we've got some people that put in their website, so now it feeds back to them and gives them some recognition on my site also. So it's kind of a twofold. So now you have a way to have your site, your blog, get some love, I guess you could say. So if you see people in here that makes this, you can go and check out, you know, Rob's website and see what he's got to say. And that's just one way that we kind of build this community and help each other out. So recognize your fans, find ways for your fans to get their information out there also, and just be, you know, a community of sharing. So I want to thank you guys all for being on here again tonight with me for social media Monday night social media webinars. Thank you again for being a fan. I love when you guys post stuff because I like seeing your stuff retweeted. I love getting your guys' information out there. I really want to create a community that's worth sharing, and we're helping each other and we're growing as a community. So thank you for being a fan. Thank you for taking time out of your day to listen to this webinar and be here with me this evening. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next Monday night social media webinar. Remember, guys, it's every Monday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You can follow me here on my link for join.me MLM Secret Mastermind. You get on me on that link. You guys can log in via on your computer. You guys can be that one, and then log in through your phone or through the web. And basically, you guys, we can have a great conversation. We can chit chat. We can talk, and we can make sure that you guys have a better understanding of really how to use social media to take your business to like the next level. So thanks again for joining me. Hope you guys have a great evening, and I will be talking to you soon. Have a good one, and we're out.